Now remember, both of these guys are currently at the $11. So this is going to get them into the finals, which means that they'll be getting at least $20. It's going to double their prize from these games. And then the winner obviously will get, I think 45 is what it actually ends up being. 3, 2, 1. Let us go.
The keep is enclosed.
We are under it. Lions are attacking, my liege. You can count on us.
Hey Pascal, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome along to the stream.
Popularity is falling.
Alright. Here we go, starting off. LuminaR in the bottom left, in the yellow. In the orange, we have Krarilotus. Where's his archers? Krarilotus left his archers behind. Oh no! You've almost got to accept that you've lost the hill now. Right, there's no way he's left those behind. It's a huge mistake. This is speed 50. But with the 0 gold start, it's actually a lot harder. Then I get a lot of people coming in saying, "Oh, you know, I won't play unless it's 90." But it's like, well, once you actually play this, and there's so much to think of, it is actually a lot more intense than you think it is. 2 horse archers coming out from LuminaR to help him win this initial fight. Krarilotus actually fighting from the low ground for a moment there, which is not a good idea. But now it's there's just not going to be enough there to deal with this. Krarilotus sending a horse archer around the back, see if he can wreck LuminaR's base instead. I'd like to see him actually get up on top of the hill, kill some of these guys getting resources. But I think he's spending most of his time trying to fight this middle fight here. First Lotus Stone coming in right about now, which is a little bit further behind what LuminaR got. But the hunt is working well. Krarilotus sold all his food to get some extra horse archers out here to try fend off all these troops out here. Oh no, don't lose them like that. There we go, that is down. Well, Krarilotus likes to sell food, but he doesn't usually sell that much food. We do have an assassin coming forward and slaves coming forward from LuminaR. But we also have an assassin at LuminaR's granary. He has currently 37 food in there that he's just lost. That hurts quite a bit, and now he doesn't have this guy delivering his food. And there he goes, replaced it. But he hasn't sent anyone out to kill the guy who killed it yet. Okay, these guys are coming back to try to find it, I think. But he's also got archers over this side. And there comes the slingers to try to find this assassin. Looks like he'll get rid of that quarry. But he's got units on both sides so that Krarilotus won't be able to hide his guy there to get the granary. But that assassin is coming in on the other side, but there are slingers and a woodcutter helping out already. And Krarilotus puts his quarry to sleep to be able to get a few extra workers to recruit from. Because he's actually been, I think he's max taxing. That's the only reason I can think of that he's got as 0 popularity already. But he also has no food, so there you go, that guy is gone. I suspect he'll just put some more stuff to sleep so they can recruit enough units to reset his popularity. Once you get down below 4 population, your popularity resets to 75. I can see he's now just gone below 3. His popularity resets and is going up now. And he's got some food to feed them. And that's probably how he's survived to get the extra troops needed to kind of hold LuminaR off. LuminaR's really giving him a run for his money on this one. Another assassin coming right up the middle. And if he's not, and if Krarilotus is not careful, this guy's going to walk straight up there. there's nothing there to stop this guy from getting his granary. Now got horse archers and an assassin coming out the side though. Got a archer here just to defend the new quarry. Krarilotus is actually starting to fall behind in the economy. He's starting to look into bread and beer coverage. That assassin is now taking out the granary. Krarilotus doesn't actually have any food in there at the moment, so it's not too big a deal. But it's still not ideal. I don't know if Krarilotus has realized that he's lost that yet. And now he's going to kill these guys. I think there he goes. He's replaced his granary. And he sent his own assassin in to deal with this guy. Unfortunately, that's lost food right there from killing the hunter. But aside from that, not too big a deal. You've still got these 3 horse archers over here. Meanwhile, Krarilotus seems to have lost his assault on this side earlier, but he does get the flames on the other side to get rid of that extra quarry, to keep himself a little bit closer in the eco side of it. 2 options when you fall behind an eco. Either you build more eco, or you destroy your opponent's eco. And Krarilotus has gone with the latter, destroying the economy from LuminaR, so you can't get the benefit of the extra quarry, which means they're about the same eco setup at this stage. There's still a lot of troops over here for LuminaR, and Krarilotus is really struggling to get enough troops to respond to it. More assassins and horse archers coming out the center. Slaves and horse archers on the right. Krarilotus bringing out some more. I think he's actually starting to maximum tax again to try to get a little bit of extra gold from his population. I really hope he remembered to switch off his food provision. These assassins are doing work, man. I mean, you gotta remember, each of these assassins cost 60 gold, and that was one that killed 160 gold worth of value. Krarilotus just, the KD is actually incredibly well into LuminaR's favor as well. The fire's still burning over here, so there's still nothing coming over. No resources coming in over here. Krarilotus trying to get the patrol, but LuminaR knows how to deal with the patrol. Just get in close enough that the patrol doesn't matter. And it is over. Horse archer is dead. Eco's still coming in here for LuminaR. LuminaR's expanding into the central economy here as well. Krarilotus unable to even maintain the economy on his hill. No food, no popularity, 11 workers, and pretty low amount of gold. I think he's trying to recruit enough units to drop his population down now to reset it, but he doesn't really have the food to provide them. There we go. Oh no, he only went down to 5 population. That's where he goes. He's getting some slingers to get that population down below 4. Resets the popularity. Now he's getting more workers so he can get everything running again. But LuminaR's just been punishing Krarilotus this map. But it's okay. He still has 4 more maps to hopefully get back on. You'll have to lose 3 games, not just the one. So even if he loses here, he's still got plenty of chance. He's got 2 of his own home maps that he gets to pick where he knows he's strong or he knows LuminaR's weak. So it'll be interesting what he picks here. LuminaR's just coming in incredibly strong here. Well played getting those slingers in to stop the horse archers from patrolling and just fight the melee. And the slave's going to go down. Krarilotus just... I don't see a way back from it. troops in his base. I don't wait. He still has apparently 5 troops somewhere, but I don't even know where they are. He's calling it GG. The gold is almost the same. Actually, it's slightly into Krarilotus' favor. It's just that KD was way too much into LuminaR's favor. I'm going to my stats because it's a little bit more clear. There you go. So it's about 4-3 KD. And the buildings destroyed. Actually, not too different, but still significantly into LuminaR's favor. And on the eco side, LuminaR's. I mean, Krarilotus kept up with the gold simply because of the taxing. They're constantly going into max tax when he realized that he couldn't keep his popularity up anyway, so he just went max tax. No, so no glitches. Alright, so if you head along to grin.com, there is a page there for the tournament rules, and it'll tell you exactly which bugs are allowed and which ones aren't. There are a couple that were like, look, you're not really going to use it, so it's not as too hard to avoid using it. So we'll allow it, but most of them you can't. Unfortunately, most people aren't actually able to send links. Sorry. Had too many people coming in trying to advertise other stuff, so I had to push off. Alright. LuminaR wants downside, which we've got. Alright, we are ready for game number 2. Let's get rid of these stats for a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Let us go. This is me out here, so wait to make sure I die. Make sure I've got as many of these lions attacking me. I like trying to get all my units dead, but before I lose everything, that's alright. Alright, let's put those stats back on. So I'm going to circle around. Let's circle around the other way so that Krarilotus is on the left, same as what the stats show. LuminaR's on the right. Now, if you're new to this this particular map, you've got a little bit of start resources. And the idea is you kind of expand into this lower area. This is where most of your economy is actually going to end up being. And then as time goes by, you tend to expand into this guy, and then into this area here. There is the alternative of putting a gatehouse next to this cliff here. And you can walk off the cliff onto the gatehouse and try to claim this resource and this resource instead. However, that's a lot harder to defend because you're defending on even ground. Whereas here, you're defending from the high ground. Now here goes Krarilotus. Krarilotus always loves to send out one spearman to break through this wall, and I always think that that's the best move because it just allows you to get into this top lot of stone later on in the game to burn it or whatever a lot easier than having to come through here where it's probably going to be defended. Whereas we got Assassin coming up the hill over here from LuminaR, killing the archer that was there to defend it, but see what the assassin does from here. Alright, an assassin coming out the other way is getting killed. This guy's going to get hurt a lot by those woodcutters stacking up on him, and he's had to manually tell him to move along, get him past. I don't think he's going to get any damage done here from now on. He is now dead, no problems. We do have the 4 archers sitting over here preventing this farm from running. However, Krarilotus does have enough farms, so it's not going to be too big a deal. Not too bad over here either. Farms going all the way out for LuminaR. Really expanding here, and this is where this little hole will actually start to help. Though Lumina isn't really defending his base, so Krarilotus could really get some units out here. But Krarilotus just needs to get some units out. You got 3 more horse archers on this side. You got 4 Arabian archers on this side. Lumina's going to get up on top of the hill, I think. Now these guys are doing 1/3 damage, but that shouldn't be too big a deal, considering they outnumber his opponents quite severely. Oh no, this guy's on aggressive, so he's going to go to where they were, rather than trying to chase them directly. Now we've got some horse archers coming over to deal with those guys. Looks like the Arabian archers have been pushed right off, and more horse archers now coming out from Krarilotus. Now ultimately, I think Krarilotus probably has a slightly stronger economy. He does have the extra stone quarry, and no same amount of stone, but an extra iron mine. However, there is no ox tethers on this one. This one isn't even running yet. It's only just been built, I suspect. There's the workers heading out to it. The stone's not been doing too bad here and here. Meanwhile, Krarilotus' side, unfortunately, he's got quite an inefficient stone trip here. You should be able to get one in behind it or something, but that's alright. And Krarilotus never got his ox tether over here either. Krarilotus doesn't have any ox tethers. He's actually, like, ultimately he should be better off right now, but without the ox tethers, let's circle back around so he's that way around. Without ox tethers, at least getting this one, that hurts. That's a bit of a rookie mistake, really. Remembering that this is Krarilotus' home map, so if he loses here, it means that he's going to have to win twice on LuminaR's home map. Now, see the Slayers are up here. They should die to these archers, which is why it probably would have been better to send them down the bottom here, where they're less likely to be noticed or walk past. You got more horse archers coming up over here. Now this side has been dealt with at least, but Krarilotus still struggling just to get the. I think there goes the oxes just coming out now. He just doesn't have the. Just needs to get the workers for it. He's moving into a bread economy as well. While LuminaR is still trying to run off a apple economy. That could start to become problematic for him. That could cause issues for him as the game goes on. The apples is not going to give him a ton of food for a 66 population economy, and he's trying to expand out, so he's just going to get more and more population that he can't feed, and that could kill his popularity later on. And now that Krarilotus is actually working these stone quarries, he can actually start getting enough units to try pressure. I'd like to see this, even the spearman here coming out here to destroy this. One spearman could do a ton of damage here. Wait, are these LuminaR's horse archers inside Krarilotus' base? That's damage, 84 gold destroyed on that thing. More assassins coming in from LuminaR. And Krarilotus has no idea he's got this inside his base. Assassin's trying to come out to try to break it off. Here he goes, he's trying to get people in to defend it now. And he's got someone getting his granary. There's only 14 food, and no, he managed to sell most of it. There's only 3 food that was lost. Plus, these 3 dropping off bread. But there's still a lot of horse archers here, and more coming in. And if these flames get in, this could be game already. Krarilotus. We had the prediction on, and everyone thought that Krarilotus was the one to win it. Krarilotus is calling the GG. Ouch. Krarilotus again, more gold. Let's head over to my stats. Particularly the military. LuminaR's just getting a way better KD ratio. And that's really what's changing. Because Krarilotus is getting more gold. He's just not using it well enough. Alright, well that's 2-0. And then Krarilotus is picking Soulless Divide. Luna wants to stay on the downside. There we go. Alright. Two, one. This is a rather fast. I've just spun around so that I can keep Krarilotus on the left. Excellent, everyone's dead. Cool. Krarilotus just saying to move his Lord forward. Got a pretty strong initial eco here. Got his Stone Quarry up. On the other side, we've got a LuminaR setting his stuff in the middle. Got his quarry set up just the same. Interesting placement for the stockpile. And he's going to try come up and claim that hill. Krarilotus is going to claim the middle instead. And I mean, I think this could be the better idea. Claim this hill, as long as you're out of range of these guys, this here will be able to defend this entire region, whereas these guys can only defend this. We do have assassins coming out on either side from LuminaR, and we've got Krarilotus trying to send some slaves out, but those slaves hit the assassins. Oh, we do have an assassin coming from Krarilotus as well. Now Krarilotus is actually claiming the hill on LuminaR's side. Assassin, then slaves coming around from Krarilotus as well. This is alright. Assassin coming in from LuminaR. He did get seen. Krarilotus would have got a notification he was under attack, but he probably would have assumed it was probably here. So now you got both assassins coming into the base at the same time from different directions. And they're going straight for the granary. I mean, he's got no food in there, so there is that. And Krarilotus has seen it already, it seems. One goes down. Granary replaced. One goes down, but there's another assassin way over here. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got flames onto the main eco, destroying the granary as well. Both are getting hurt big time in their economy. That assassin did do work. Krarilotus is going to get that first delivery of stone out of it though. The delivery of stone was stopped from LuminaR though, killed by an assassin. Which means that ultimately, Krarilotus is ahead at this stage, but only just. Only just. I mean, apparently the points are actually in LuminaR's favour. But I think, yeah, wait, Krarilotus has the KD. There we go, now the points are now in Krarilotus' favour. It seems to start to get actually destroyed here. Another granary down. Those guys have been killed off, the two assassins. But there's enough flames at the back there. And we've got troops coming out forward from this side as well. We've got the Lords trying to fight it out over here as well. And it looks like Krarilotus actually has the advantage in the Lord fight. And if LuminaR's not careful, this could be in the game already. Oh, the killing pits! The killing pits! It's got to kill Krarilotus! GG! The killing pits! 3-0! 3-0! The killing pits! Oh, well played, LuminaR. That's always... Alright, let's go into my stats once again. The eco, again, was in Krarilotus' favour. Only just this time, though. But considering LuminaR got 500 gold from killing the Lord, that means he only actually got 400 in the actual game. which means Krarilotus wasted him in the economy here. But on the military side, Krarilotus got the KD as well. He actually had the advantage here. So that's actually LuminaR heading into the main event. 3-0 straight off the 3-0 in the semi-finals. And everybody expected Krarilotus to win it, actually.